Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Gearycast live stream. Once again, we will be watching along. Hopefully, if the website seems to sort itself out tonight. But it's me and you, Luke, at the minute. Good evening to you, Luke.
Good evening, mate. Good evening, mate. Looking forward to this one, and don't want to jinx anything, but I am feeling confident that we can build on the last two results.
I absolutely agree with you. And sorry, just pouring a little Victoria Málaga as well, just to get in.
We're already poured, mate. We're already poured.
We're already ready. Again, another
Salud, amigo.
Salud. Another hectic evening for Nick Bell before a football game. Marking out an 11-a-side pitch with a busted line roller. Never what you want, mate. Yeah, all fun and games. So yeah, if you are watching it and you are looking to get involved, don't forget you can comment with us and watch along with us as well tonight. Like I say, at the minute, I don't know about you, Luke, but I'm getting technical errors on my stream at this moment in time.
I hope it hasn't jinxed it, but I'm all good at the moment.
Are you seeing anything, or are you
the lovely Fonda Sir in all the blue and white with the flags waving around? For anybody struggling, the teams are out. They're just taking the team pictures at the moment.
Yeah, mine seems to be having a bit of a moment. I might be relying on you here, Luke. You know what? I might try it just on here as well.
For anybody out there who doesn't know the team at the moment, it says officially a 4-4-2, but I think I definitely agree with Nick. So we've got Herrero in goal, Joaquim, Juande, Monte, Victor. We've got Genaro holding. We've got Larubia, Sangale coming into the team. And then a front three of Kevin, Dione, and Roberto.
Pretty standard, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. Are we surprised that Lorenzo isn't in the start 11 after the games that he's played, or is there something that we maybe don't know about in terms of, like, is he picking up a knock? Is he just a bit tired? Who knows what? Hello, Alex Ashmore.
Hello, Alex.
Hello. How are you guys feeling?
Very well, mate. Very well. I imagine after seeing a particular result today, you're quite happy as well.
I'm not getting over my head. It was against AFC Stoneham. No offense to AFC Stoneham. I've never heard of them. I know they're in Eastleigh. That's about it. I don't know what level they play at, but yeah.
No idea, mate. Absolutely no idea.
We're through to the next round, so that's all that matters.
That's it.
Oh, no. Have you got your stream all up and ready there, Alex, or...
Yeah, it's working for once, actually.
Mine's not. Mine just keeps trying to send me back to the homepage. So I'm just like, all right, no worries. That's fine.
What have you got it on, Nick? iPad or anything? Or
I've currently got it on my laptop onto the one side. And I'm going to try and get it. I'm going to see what happens on if I put it on my computer alongside you guys as well. But these are all the fun things. Yeah, now it's just kicking me out. I suppose it was my turn to...
You've had it working for the last couple of weeks, so now it's your turn to have some bad coverage.
we all take it in alternate goes to have a really crap service with it. So you were over in Tadcaster today as well, weren't you, Luke? If I saw that correctly.
And it was pretty much a great old-fashioned FA Cup tie. The team in Tier 8, I believe, were 1-0 up against a very old big team, Chester City.
See, I saw you say that. But let's call a spade. They were reformed, so not that old.
True.
Apologies to any Chester fans if they are watching, but
And I met some very, very angry Chester fans today. Oh, Nick, I'm now the same as you.
See,
the red screen of death.
Oh, the red screen of death, God.
See, I've not had this so far yet.
No, see, I haven't got a red screen of death. I've just got, we are experiencing technical difficulties. Please go back to homepage. So I'm like, okay, I'll go back to homepage.
I've got 500 and error occurred now.
Oh, now I've got the screen of death.
We're underway.
So, Alex, you'll have to keep us up to date here.
I will.
As far as the rest of us go.
Keeping Twitter and you guys updated.
Guys, anybody in the chat also struggling?
Everyone else is going to be absolutely perfect.
This is not good. This is not good.
Maybe it's just the connection up in Lancashire and Yorkshire.
Oh yeah, because Norfolk is bloody Wakanda in comparison to
Norfolk's known for its hub of,
on everything, even on phone, it's coming up. Even on phone, it's coming up red. Something's not right.
No, that's what I'm looking at as well in terms of like going lights. Many different things. Carl says he's in. It took him a while. Good evening to you, Carl. Nice for you to join us. Believe he's on with.
Hold on. Here we go. Are we back? We're back.
I'm not. Big red screen of death. Big red screen of death.
Keep consistent. I think I'm very, very far behind though.
Dr. Me VIP says he's all good here in Cambridge. That is a place with good.
That is one of the top. That's got to be a top Wi-Fi. Alex, what minute are you on, mate? 1:15.
Yeah, we're just ticking over to 1:17, 1:18.
Yeah, we'll accept that. It's them tight gits in Lancashire.
Not going to plan. Not going to plan at all, must be said. No, just we're experiencing technical difficulties. Will you please stop experiencing technical difficulties? How can I be having technical difficulties and nobody else, apparently?
Evening, Carl, mate.
Evening, Carl. It's decided to freeze me now.
Yeah, froze for me again now.
I'd actually rather not watch it from the beginning.
At least we got to Janoda, 4? Before everything started to break. I'm going to make a brave call and switch to Edge. That's what I'm going to do.
I'm going to send a letter of complaint to FEF TV. Oh,
I want my money back.
Yeah. Can we just give this to Amazon Prime? They know how they do things. Yeah, it's giving me go to...
We're all over the place here.
Go to the start page. So
it is chaos. It is chaos at the minute.
But
it's fine.
We'll battle through.
We deal with adversity here at the GuruCast. So now the job turns on to our listeners to go report to us. Let us know what's going on at the minute.
Yeah.
This is now no longer a watch along. This is a comment along.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I've got the red screen of death, unfortunately.
Mine keeps insisting on taking me all the way back to the start of the program. I've currently got Granada's team walking into that oscillator.
I got that.
So we could actually do this, but we're 10 minutes behind.
Yeah.
Dr. B VIP says it's all gone pink tongue for him as well. It's not having it.
It's so strange how, like, on Sunday, the app worked absolutely perfect.
Do you know what? I've not had a single issue with it yet.
No.
Everyone in the GuruCast group on the Telegram, they're saying the same things. Just picture gone for anyone else. Joe in Gibraltar, he's lost it from there.
Oh,
if Joe's lost it, we're in a mess.
I've got feftv.com 500. An error occurred.
Yeah.
Just judging on a particular betting website, after 5 minutes, both teams have had a shot on target. Málaga just having theirs a minute ago.
Is that particular betting website showing the stream? Or
no, it used to. It's just got Granada dangerous attack, Málaga attack, throw in. Just I could commentate on it, but it's going to be very repetitive.
like Football Manager.
Yeah.
Right. Oh,
Málaga.
Oh, no red screen of death. I'm in.
You in?
I'm live. I am live. So I just need now to
see where we go. Apparently, it's a Granada Bay corner.
Would it be rude of me to tweet at FEF TV saying any chance of a stream that works?
Yeah. Oh, we're back. I think I'm back for a second.
I've got a red screen of death still.
I'm in. I'm watching it, guys. So we're 5 minutes in, still 0-0. Málaga about to
5 minute 15, Nick.
Corner. Beg your pardon?
5 minute 20.
Oh, I don't bloody know.
I'll tell you what, by the looks of that, both goalkeepers have just made two great saves.
Yeah, definitely.
They're in the future in Yorkshire.
I'm on 5:29 now. Is that what you're on?
Yeah, same.
Right, cool. I'm not touching it from now on. Right, we can all stop panicking now. How is everyone?
Yeah, good. I'm enjoying
the first 5 minutes of chaos.
Yeah, it's sort of getting used to these things.
I'm just gonna put into the come join us on YouTube, you bunch.
Malaga's finally taking a bit of control at game, knocking it about while we're out wide with Kevin. Do we want to see a lot more from Kevin tonight?
Absolutely.
I mean, I actually, if one of you could, give me a rundown of, I haven't had the chance of listening to the pod that you guys did this week. What was said, and what was the thoughts on last week and thoughts on this week?
Well, Kevin was an overwhelming chumbo this week,
right.
So that's what we'll put there. I know Luke gave him a 5 on his match ratings. So socks up Kevin doesn't seem to be the one, and I'm afraid to say tonight, guys, that socks up Kevin is back.
Yeah,
which is not ideal.
I don't know if Kevin's listened to the latest pod and it's got in his head a little bit. Maybe
we want Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish, Kevin.
Short fuck. We want the calves on display.
Did you say you didn't listen to pod midweek?
No, I didn't.
I did a massive comparison between Jack Grealish and Kevin. That's mad.
Well, I've heard, so I know that it's been mentioned a few times. I think Matt.
Yeah.
Well,
a very budget Jack Grealish. I think we agreed on.
Very budget. If he's worth 100 million,
yeah,
I wouldn't even put him down as 0.0001% of his value.
100 quid for Kevin.
Well, we've got Dr. Me VIP says Fondo is rocking, and I've totally got to agree with you.
It is. Don't give any thanks to Chris though.
Yeah, certain Chris Marquez will be in there somewhere.
I would agree with you, but I can't see it. So
you're still not there, Al?
I'm just having to.
I tell you what, and no word of a lie as well. Chris Marquez has stole my thunder. I picked this shirt out this morning, so I wore my black one whilst I was going about my day.
Yeah.
So I picked this one out this morning, hung it on the back of this here chair, and said, "That's what I'm going to wear tonight." And then Chris, because that shirt's usually in a frame. I'm throwing that out there now. He usually has that shirt in a frame.
Was that his first one? Did he say? Is that the one that sits next to his desk?
I can't remember. So he's had a few of them in frames when he used to sit in the back of his house in the Netherlands. So to be fair, I'm very glad he's taken them out because shirts should be worn. I don't like shirts in frames, me. That's a shot!
That is a thunder bastard. That is an absolute thunder bastard.
That is a thunder bastard.
Was it Hocking?
Yeah, Hocking with a shot from distance. Michael Phillips says, "Hi lads, soon, bit late. Vamos Malaga. Have I missed much?" To be fair, Michael, we all missed the first 5 minutes because the stream was a bit dodgy. FEF TV just give us our first taster of potentially what could go wrong this season. But we're all right now. Everything's fine.
I'm still red screen to death.
I've just froze. This could be bad news.
I'm still going. I'm still at 9 minutes and 4.
Oh! Sorry, I've got Paddy power up.
Oh God, what did you do then?
No, you'll see.
Oh,
is that what we're waiting for now?
Yes.
Here we go. Go.
Oh, Kevin. Oh, there it is. Is that Roberto? Again.
Roberto.
Oh, he's not. Kevin's not letting him have that. He's like, that's mine. That is mine. He's going, not a chance. Not a chance. Well,
we may be having problems off the pitch, but on the pitch, Malaga are certainly doing the business.
Well, it's a big golazo, like you say there, Luke. Then it's all come from Kevin, who won the ball back. We have praised him for his high press. And I tell you what, that's not a Roberto goal. That's come off the Granada defender. So that is Kevin's all day long, if they don't award it to the defender. Great pressure from Roberto, don't get me wrong. But
Is Matt
that is
doing the
Kevin.
ratings next week?
Say again.
Is Matt doing the ratings next week? I see Kevin getting a 10 here.
I think it's either me or Chris this time round. But I tell you what, that is the GiriCast curse striking again, because that is now
3.
Another striker we slagged off and then scored.
Who's next? Who do we want next then?
Loren.
Loren's
to really test the magic.
I don't think we can even fix that. I've currently froze again. Oh, I think we're back. It is such a shame that the app can't work like the Segunda app worked last year.
I think that's what we're waiting for, though. I think we're waiting for that app to come out, and then that is us sorted. Because the apps do genuinely work a little bit better in this kind of format. Like the Liga TV one was the same, but I think streams on websites tend to be a lot more difficult. Not that I'm an expert at this kind of thing or anything like that, but they are usually a little bit more tetchy. Let's put it that way.
Ooh, is that inside the box? No, that's very close.
Outside.
Kevin on fire at the moment, causing a lot of drama.
Well, that's the Kevin that we want to see, though, to be fair,
Definitely
isn't it?
Definitely is. Are we? Is it definitely going down as a Kevin goal?
I think it is, yeah. I don't think you can take that from him, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. I think he's done well to win the ball back up high, get his shot off. He's clearly aiming for the back post as well. So let's give it to Kevin. And it's been awarded Kevin after on the thing as well, with the score coming up too.
Come on, boys.
Well, with all the excitement, gentlemen, I almost forgot that we need to put in a score.
The old magic score.
Magic score, and it's going in at 1-0 as well. Beautiful.
I think it was Luke White who commented last week, and he said HMS pissed the league. He's currently docking out of Málaga Puerto.
I was going to say, what would be the Spanish equivalent? I suppose it would still be His Majesty, but like, don't know. Comments coming in. A lot of people saying the screen is going on and off for them as well. Carl's got the red screen of death for the last 5 minutes. Mark, he's saying, watching tonight for the first time. Mate of mine is moving out to Malaga in a few years, so we adopted them as his team. He's been to a few games. 3 of us from Blackpool over in November. From Blackpool as well. So, which game are you going to, Mark? Because a few of us are also going over in November. So let us know, because we are arranging a bit of a meetup of fans of the GiriCast, and we're all going to have a few drinks, bite to eat, watch the football, and then hopefully some Patran later on.
FTV could never. A chance would be a fine thing.
Well, here comes Granada down the right-hand side. It's crossed into the box, but well dealt with there by
D. Hiles and Carl. Good to have you back.
I think for some reason
we're messing here a little bit.
I think, would you agree, Nick, that this is the first time that we've actually had some... You two had some on the first game, didn't you? Some problems with the app.
I think the first issues we had was that we couldn't get on and we couldn't play it. That's the only time I've ever had an issue with any of this. But it's clear now there's something not going quite right here. Maybe it's something to do with the sheer amount of games that's on at this time tonight. I think unusually there's a few more games on than there should be. I don't know what that's down to, but you know, that's a lot that's going on. But at the minute, you know, we could only
beautiful turn. Beautiful.
Brilliant football. Larubia.
Malaga are massive.
Everywhere we go.
Huge.
Matt Butler, evening, Mr. Lancashire. I think another very happy football fan. I believe Rochdale won.
Beat top of the league.
I think there's only Nick who potentially has had a bit of a bad day.
Yep.
How did Blackburn get on today?
Even Carl Smith's Doncaster Rovers scored a 96-minute winner.
Sure. It wasn't great. I'm not gonna lie, Alex. It was a away game at Wickham. Lost 2-0. Just not to make this the Blackpool podcast, but just don't know what's going on. We play a game really, really well against Wigan, execute it perfectly in a 4-4-2, and then a couple of weeks later, we are back to a 3-5-2 and losing 2-0. So go figure. But
Sounds like
that's why I'm hoping Malaga tonight can make it 3 wins on the spin. Make me very happy.
Well, Malaga win tonight. The first weekend in a while where both Yeovil and Malaga win 2 weekends in a row.
Yeah.
If Malaga win tonight,
when
was the last time that they won 3 games in a row?
No, I don't think we've ever even hit it in our time. I have a very, very small bet every week, a Tottenham Malaga double, just to make me happy at end at night potentially. And this could be 3rd week on bounce, I think.
Potentially. Big Ange with the manager of the month as well.
Scary game today.
Almost pinned it against Sheffield today, to be fair.
Yeah.
No. That latest comeback in Premier League history.
Yeah, I saw that. I'll tell you something what's clear to see again here. Malaga seem to be exploiting the left-hand side again, similar to the Baleares game.
I've got
definitely.
I've got a stream. I'm in.
Mark Atkinson, you wouldn't believe it, but we're also over for the Alcoyano game. So get yourself in our GearyCast Telegram group. If you go to our Twitter page, you can see it in there, or you might already be part of it for all I know. But if you're flying out of Liverpool at 6 o'clock in the morning, I shall see you on that flight.
Or if you're East Midlands at 6 o'clock in the morning, I'll see you on that flight.
Exactly.
But once if you do enter the community, Mark, I'm sure a few of us will send you a couple of pictures and videos from our GearyCast meet, and we have a great time and a lot of that.
Plenty of that. I'm actually a bit nervous, to be fair.
Yeah. I've talked. My missus is coming. I've got her to look
after. I'll try not anymore, Mark. It's a bit of a difficult day. I'd go for a walk on St. Anne's front and just to calm my mind. Steve
Jackson, Alcoyano could be busy. Steve, I definitely agree. Definitely.
Yeah, it really, really is. It is a proper event now.
Go.
Oh, here he goes.
Sangali
opens up onto his right, shot away.
Offside.
Yeah, he's miles off.
Oh, dear.
It's a nice finish from Kevin.
I think my grandma
bit more confident tonight, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. I think he's listened to podcasts, took what we've said on board.
It's those high stocks, I reckon they do it for him.
Yeah. That's unfortunate. Very unfortunate.
You must know my mate Kev, who we're coming over with. I do know of a Kev but I've only commented on something on Facebook on the Geary Army group. So if it's him, I want to say Kev Jackson. I don't know, but it might be eluding me that one. But surprisingly, there is quite a large Malaga contingent in Blackpool, but none of us know each other. That's the thing. I know one of them because he teaches with my dad. But yeah, crazy. It's a small world. And you've got you and Carl over at Donny.
Yeah, me and Carl's from Donny. Good old Donny.
We have a tweet from Matt Harrison. My Prince tackling and scoring.
Ooh, big save.
I think Herrera's definitely sorted his handling out since his earlier scares in the season.
Matt Butler suggests Geary meet up in Blackpool.
Oh, that's a dangerous one. That.
Now you're talking.
Pablo Guede won his first game in charge of Argentinos Juniors.
Of course he did, because he's a managerial legend.
Yeah.
I saw someone slating him on Twitter today, and I was a bit like, come on. He was bad, but he's a respected manager back in Argentina.
He
and
is.
Chile.
Tactical genius.
Just trying to think of what's the name of the bar on Highfield Road which serves Victoria. I want to say JD something or other. That'd be a great place for a GearyCast meetup. No, it's called like JD something or other. Not Weatherspoons, but yeah, nice little. Yeah, well, that's what
that would be a GearyCast meet.
But then we can go to Spoons afterwards. We can do the scum run. Scum run is brutal.
heaven.
Well, yeah. Heaven if you like really cheap beer. But as far as like a walk, it's quite nice actually. So the pubs along the front, like Yates's and there's Dutton Arms. I don't even think Yates is open anymore. To be fair,
I think the last time I went on Blackpool on a night out, it were like a 5 mile long cage of UFC. Whatever happened that night, there was a lot of fighting.
No, it can be. I've not done it in a very long time. I went at my brother-in-law's stag do, and he did that run. I think I got halfway. I got to the Manchester. I was like, I've got to go home. I can't deal with it.
I tell you when it was, Nick, when Blackpool were in Premier League and they were playing Man United and it got postponed for a frozen pitch.
Go on.
Oh, lovely ball over the top. Cut inside, Roberto.
The genius, Didier Drogba, aka Roberto, up front.
Oh!
Yes,
Dione.
That's the only Kevin scoring.
AKA, Dione and Roberto, we might as well have Anelka and Drogba up front.
It appears to be working this week. I know we've said that they've been a bit.
But Nick, if you saw on the official team sheet what Chris sent, it was a 4-4-2. I mean, I'm questioning goalkeeper big time there on his near post. Great strike, but come on, keeper.
Not to ruin Matt's fun, but I think the first goal has been given as an own goal to Josep Majorens. So
See, but on here, on the Primera website thing, it's saying it was Kevin. I'm giving it to Kevin.
Yeah.
Don't you? Is it too
early for the mini scarves?
Take anything away from Kevin?
Is it too early for the mini scarves?
I've got my £3 scarf off Vinted here. One on it. My wife was doing.
So I've just got my little one.
My wife was doing a course the other day, and she was on this computer doing some coaching, and she was doing it with some bricky from, I want to say, Berry or something. She said, and he was like trying to figure out what this was. I think he thought I was a City fan. I was like, no, I'm not that lucky.
Guys, is it too early for a Dione bomb?
Dione down the hatch. Oh, this is going to cheer me up immensely.
HMS Pistol League is ready to leave the plateau.
It is. Nias Liam, he says, where can I watch the game? You have to go on to FEF TV. I don't think there is a free trial anymore. I think it's just all in. But if you pay $9.99 a month, you can watch all the Primera football to your heart's content. Can't say I've watched too much of any other teams, but that's the only place you can get it now. I think some people do watch on Bet365, but I think it's only for certain games.
Yeah, it's just basically stats up, Nick. Like a bit of a live stream, but not actually watching.
Oh, lob over the top. Oh, it's going to be a corner. But this is it, though, really. And this is what I was saying in the pod this week. You know, as far as Bay teams go, or second teams, this is a proper like kids team we're up against here. Yeah. So we can obviously all be quite happy that we're 2-0 up and that we're winning. But you know, we should be absolutely battering these tonight.
Should we say?
Should we go for training exercise for us?
Should we go for double figures between Yeovil and Malaga?
What did Yeovil finish today?
Yeovil got 7 today. They won 7-1.
Nick looks shocked.
You weren't perhaps playing Granada, Recreativo Granada, were you?
No, we were playing AFC Stoneham.
Massive club.
I know.
Have you guys seen on Twitter at all a certain legend, Mr. Keith Bell?
Wearing his brand new away shirt.
A very sober looking ball and that. Very sober. But it's good, boys. We're 25 minutes in. We're 2-0 up. We've got to be happy with this.
Absolutely. This is just going to be a a full-on just go for it night.
Yeah. The thing
Points
is,
on the board, goal
like-
difference made.
like you guys have just said, this is a team we should be beating. And I know Chris mentioned on pod the other day about we playing shit teams kind of thing. But this is the level we're at for a reason.
Well,
we're at this level because we haven't
exactly.
been good enough. So we need to get. This is why it's vital for us. I believe. I mean, a few people mentioned before, but I fully believe we get one shot to get straight out of this thing, then get building again.
Well, that's it. It's all about rebuilding it. That's a lovely little shake off from Dione. Well, you can pull back for it.
We've had a reply.
Michael Phillips says he's dreaming. Steve Jackson's 2-5 before the game. Looks like buying money now.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Mark says we will show you the sights in Blackpool. Kev Quirk, that's it. Beg my pardon, not Kev Jackson. It says they're flying out from Manchester on the 17th. Nice look. Friday that and coming back on the 19th. Carl says that's the most fake shirt I've ever seen. I assume that is Mr. That is Keith Bell's. I think what gives it away is that even the Hummel logo is sewn in, like threaded in, rather than the print that comes with it.
What are you on about, Carl? It's as real as you can get.
The away one looks worse. What did I see on the away one that just looked really, really dodgy? I think it was like the badge was at an angle or something. But hey, he's probably got it for €5. Saved himself a fair €65 that he can put behind the bar in Barry Benser.
Hey, did Matt and Chris have mentioned if Bar Hermanos was back open for tonight?
No, I don't think it was. I think they were still at fake Bar Hermanos.
Tinto.
M1 says, how old is your shirt, Nick? I believe this is from, I want to say 2000. So it'd be 23 years old. It's looking it, to be fair. It's not the most perfect. The badge is a bit faded here. I have just found well, this isn't good news. I have found the 2009 Umbro home shirt available for £60. So I'm just keeping an eye on that one.
Think of the games, Nick. La Taberna. La Taberna. Think of La Taberna.
Well, that's definitely what I want to go do. I want to go to Taberna Malagista. We've had the invite, which is quite interesting. So we can go with meet up with David Picon and
for anybody who doesn't know La Taberna Malagista, check out their Twitter. It's basically a Malaga fan-based bar. Would you say, Nick?
Yeah. Well, basically they are the Spanish version of the Giricast.
Yeah,
but you know that's probably the best way of describing it. But they do watch-alongs in trying to think of the name of the cafe, the bar that they go to, but it's really, really quite cool because they've got the full setup there, screens, lights, and obviously they're surrounded by other Malaga fans as well. So it is brilliant. So even if you're over there and you're Malaga are playing away and you can't watch a game, get yourself in there just for the atmosphere. It looks brilliant.
It looks fantastic. It really does.
But they wanted us potentially there for the Linares game, and it's just still £240 for a flight at the minute. It's just ridiculous money.
I think when we're looking at it, potentially if everybody gets their heads together, like I say, the January, February, March flights don't seem too bad at the moment.
Ooh, shot there. Good save by Herrera again. I think that's where we're going to have to fill our boots, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, I'm really glad I didn't book to go to the Castilla game now.
I feel sorry for anybody who's booked for Castilla or Melia.
Melia,
Really is a kick in the teeth. But for anybody in community, like Chris said, it's not a Malaga decision kind of thing. Malaga do not own La Rosaleda. And I do believe that the King's Football League it must be a fair moneymaker.
Oh, yeah, it's a money spin for definite. Oh, that's a shrug.
The Spanish FA
put on his ass.
Money over
drive.
Never.
Oh.
To be honest, I think he could have done better there. It was tough, but I think he could have done better. That might be me being harsh.
Tito Chato, as Carl Smith says.
Well, half an hour on the clock. Malaga are 2-0 to the good. Goals from Kevin. Not an own goal, as Alex is suggesting. How dare he? Oh, for this one. Ooh. Keep peddling. Matt says the only game booked in for him so far is in April. Hopefully, in January, they'll have all those dates sorted. Because, to be fair, the one thing I do like about this league is they seem to have thought about the timings way in advance. La Liga still announcing sort of like 3 weeks before, which is just madness. 3 weeks before on any of 4 different days it could be.
Yep.
At least this one is over potentially 2 days, but they've already sorted it out until I think the
December
14th of January. Yeah. So happy days.
That's the thing, Nick. When Chris originally put the GearyCast meet dates up, I know he's changed them, but one were in April, wasn't it? Early April, I think.
Yeah, I think so. I think it is. Oh, I want to say the Antiquera game or something like that. I know it's a local one because that was the thought behind the Cordoba game as well. Saying it's pretty decent club coming for that one, local-ish game. He's gone for it.
Cheeky effort, very cheeky effort.
Audacious, very audacious.
I think one thing what we can see from this Recreativo Granada team is, in comparison to the Athletic B team, the Athletic B team brought a lot more to the game. These do look like kids.
But I think, that's it. I think that's half the problem, isn't it? It's like, who else are we going to come up into it against here? Castilla obviously be quite difficult because, again, it's a level above, isn't it? They're farming talent in places like Madrid. Whereas I think Granada, not particularly blessed with talent in their first team, never mind their backups.
Yeah. I mean, particularly Castilla is a very dangerous team to play at the moment, if we believe the reports.
I think it's only one of them that is. But to be fair, we're all missing the dispatches today. That's been a bit of a mental thing, hasn't it? So
yeah,
I think I might watch that in the morning, see what's going on. Oh, so guys in the comments, let us know what you thought of the game so far.
Pulling all tricks now. Oh, he's teasing him. He's teasing.
He's having a lovely time, isn't he?
Absolutely fantastic.
He's looked at that 5 you're giving him, Luke, and he's going to tell you what.
Yeah. You can shove that all the way back to Doncaster.
This guy.
He watches this show, I'm telling you. He watches.
He's thinking, if this guy doesn't know anything about football, I'm going to prove him wrong.
Yeah.
He might have played in Central Midlands, but he's not in Primera Federación. Another great thing to see here, gents, is I wouldn't say a full Arothleda, but definitely a brilliant crowd.
Well, in a week when they've confirmed they've got 17,000 season ticket holders, it's just bloody
it's unbelievable,
brilliant, isn't it? Really, for this level. I know Dayport have got 27,000, so there's a fair bit to go.
Yeah,
that is just unbelievable. That is.
It really is. It's insane. It is absolutely insane. Alex, I think Carl's got a question for you. But who is that Jack guy anyway? There's only one Jack really what got mentioned around this place.
The Jack you're talking about, Carl, he actually scored the other day. He's doing very well at Marbella. He's now a dad.
Poor lad. I don't mean that. That's harsh.
Yeah, he's doing very well for himself. And I'm going to, hopefully that weekend that Malaga are playing, I'm going to pop down and see Marbella as well.
You there? Do you think you'll see Castilla much, Alex, when you're with Real?
Say that again, sorry.
Do you think you'll get to see Castilla much when you're with Real?
Well, so I
he's
believe
going to go watch Alton.
I believe as part of my course, I get sorry, I've got a cat intruding here. I believe as part of my course, I get press passes to all the Real Madrid home games. So I assume that includes B team. So
nice. That is insane.
I'm going to have to get rid of the cat.
That is worth it. What you don't have to name figures or anything, but I assume this course costs you something to do it.
It does, yeah.
I'd be getting them press passes and I'd be selling them and making my money back for that course. You'd probably sell them tenfold over. Oh, that's a lovely little chip. Jack Harper, though, I'll tell you what, Alex, we obviously want to try and get the GearyCast meets series back up and running for sort of like a monthly or bi-monthly series. I reached out to the Spanish football podcast, but I've not heard back, which is very rude. But maybe Jack, if he's up for it, that'd be a great guest for us to start with.
Yeah, I can see if he's interested.
And you have the connection now because you follow each other.
I do.
On social media.
Say that again, sorry.
On social media, I must stress.
Yeah. Right.
No, this time next year, Alex will have Vinny Jr. on here with us. Or Jude. Bring Jude.
If I have Jude on here, that would be something, wouldn't it?
I think we'd blow up. I think the cast would be gone.
Yeah. I think half of us would probably faint.
To be fair, I must admit he was fun to watch against Scotland the other night.
Unbelievable.
He was having a lot of fun. There'll be negative press about him this week, apparently. Apparently he's the one that told Mason Greenwood that he should come to Madrid.
Yeah, I heard that. Do we know if Greenwood's in the team? I think Getafe play on Monday, I think I saw.
I saw that he is they're looking to give him his debut.
I've seen the videos of him in training.
He told Mason Greenwood to come to Madrid.
Apparently they're quite close.
Oh god.
Obviously they would have played with each other. Oh, good tackle there from Juan Day.
That is just
it's just hearsay. I'm just throwing out there. If true.
But I tell you what, when we look down that end of the crowd, like we've just commented a minute ago, that is impeccable.
That is. And I'm really inspired by the blue and white that the Fondosur are wearing.
Fantastic.
Genius, really. Who would have thought wearing blue and white would have been a great idea? We've done it all tonight as well. We're an extension of the Fondosur.
We're in the UK store. The Angleterre store. I think, are you two fans of Kevin and David Lalubia wingers? Two players who like to keep hold of the ball and tuck inside with it.
Well, that's what you want of Kevin, really. You can see he's like hopping on the touchline already, and he needs to drive it in. That's how he's got his goal this evening, and that's where, like you say, you can then see Victor Gomez playing the part of the winger. That's what you want him to do. But in the past few games, unfortunately, Kevin's just found himself kind of like stuck into the ground and not doing it. But tonight, he seems to be a lot more ambitious with what he's doing.
Yeah.
Which is great to see.
It really is. It really is. I mean, I think we're seeing Hakeem a lot higher up today as well.
Well, he's one that we know we've not really slated him too much, but he's not as say ambitious as Delmas was when he came in, or like Christian was when working the ball up, or like Victor is here. To be fair. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, that's
who is on the ratings this week? Because
it's going to be either me or Chris Marquez.
Certain winger. Are we trusting Chris with the ratings? as a player, all right, Nick.
No, something's
Put his shadow boxing, lad.
Get it out.
Swing him out.
Right, I think it's no, fuck off. Oh, got it. There we go.
This is entertaining. Who'd have thought that editing stuff on Canva could be so difficult?
Yeah. Are you on Twitter, Al?
I am. I'm trying to do the halftime
full-time thing. Yeah.
Thing. but sort of trying to get the same. Right. Okay. I've got it. Nice. God, that was too difficult.
Well, we're 40 minutes in here. Or I assume we're at least 40 minutes here in Lancashire.
Yeah.
In Norfolk, we're in the 67th minute in the second half.
Yeah.
In Norfolk,
6G.
you're in
6G in that down
1967, Alex, I think is what you're trying to say.
there. Granada coming through. Oh, here we go.
Oh, this is
Coming in
expensive.
from the right wing.
Cross.
Pull back. That's
Cut back.
point for them.
Oh, big clearance from Kevin. Kevin is
Now Malaga going on the counter attack.
Kevin's having a Biznaga worthy game here.
Really is.
Must be said. I bet Matt Harrison is waxing lyrical right now in the band.
Yeah, I think a certain winger will maybe jump into Matt's album this week if he's rapping away.
Did he do another rap this week?
Oh, did he?
I'm going to say this right now, Alex. I'm a bit disappointed.
No, I haven't listened to the podcast.
That you haven't listened to the podcast.
I'm sorry. I find myself busy with work, and I need to do it. I will listen to it.
Oh. Did you listen to it, Luke?
You what, mate? Yeah, I always do.
Do you know that job you would do that you work nights and
that
how
busy
many
one.
hours is it every shift? Is it about 8 or 10, something like that?
Yeah, that busy one.
yeah. I have to. I've got this slight inconvenience that cold work as well, so I know how you feel.
If you were making a Geary Cast rap about a Malaga Club de Football and you get The Rock and Wilfred Boney in there, that's how in particular this rap was.
Oh,
that is a shocking clearance.
Kepa Arrizabalaga in goal.
I don't want to jinx it and say it too early, but I can't see this Granada team doing much throughout this league. I'd say that this is the bit. I don't think we've played amazing. We've played very well, but I don't think these are offering anything.
No, that'd be the one thing I say. I don't think we're playing as well. I think individual performances, maybe some people are having better games than they've had before, but I think as a team, it's not the best game of football we've played. But
no.
Granada are kind of just letting us do our thing in front of them, really. They're not offering too much. Michael says, are you having a chat with Matt at half time? Hopefully he likes to appear in these things. We've sent it in the link. He's with
here.
We're going out for a corner, but it's going to go out for a throw. He seems to be having a lot more joy down this right-hand side, but again, we're not too worried about that, given that Victor Garcia is down there.
I think Kevin does get quite a bit of a what would you say, a free license out here in terms of he can afford to stay a little bit higher.
I don't want him to come back, really. You know, I know he has the pace to come back, but technically he's not that good of a defender, so I'd rather him stay forward, to be honest. That's a good clearance there from...
It's being dealt with. Sangali's been quite tidy in this game so far as well. I think he's done well for coming in for Daniel Lorenzo.
There's a danger this game could turn into a bit of a pinball, just sort of Malaga.
Yeah, I agree.
Granada seem to be putting a bit of pressure on here. Nothing threatening.
No,
I admit, but you know,
like we mentioned in, I think it was the pod with the B teams. For them, it's more about experience, isn't it? Rather than coming for 3 points, I suppose. And it must be an awkward game for like Malaga's team, the players to. I don't know if I'm saying this right, to get prepared for a B team at this level. I mean, like Villarreal B caused a hell of a lot of problems last year. Sociedad B the season before, but I don't know. Do you guys think like a bit of a motivational thing against B teams?
As in tough about them, or
just in terms, like, do you think? Well, I mean, we've not been very good for a long time, but in terms of this, would our guys have came into this expecting the 3 and nothing but the 3?
I think as experienced players, there's a risk, obviously, that you get too cocky and you think we're going to walk over them. I hope, and I don't think the Malaga players will think that. I think Pellicer will drum into them that, these young lads can have quality. So, anything can happen. But I think there is that added motivation. Obviously, it's early days, but Malaga players will see themselves at the sort of near the top end of the table and think, these guys are sort of, struggling a little bit. We can try and put a few goals past them.
Yeah.
I think
here we go. Here we go. Oh, is it post?
No.
Oh, it's well pinched. I'm a little bit behind you there, but
Oh yeah.
sure. How has he missed that? How has he missed that?
I should have got in that.
Absolutely, it should have.
Very quick thinking for Roberto to nick the ball from a Granada throw-in, to drive clear, and then from a tight angle, would you say, strikes against the post?
But the thing is, there, I suppose he can't send it too wide because the goalkeeper's trying to make himself big, so he's gone for the near post. But he's got a lot of the goal to aim for there. He could have maybe avoided that, but we'll give him his due. He's played well so far in this game. I think to go back to your question about the B teams, I think there is a part where you can't underestimate them because you don't know what you're coming up against.
Yeah.
But I think the difference is that you've got levels to B teams in this setup. Like teams like Villarreal, Real Sociedad, who've been in the Segunda very recently. They've got setups which are built on that. Real Sociedad have a lot of players going through from their base team into the first team. Villarreal as well have a lot transitioning through. I think maybe that's one of the reasons why you would expect Barca B and Castilla to be higher, but they don't have a pathway really. The only very few players get through that net.
I do wonder what like the success rate is from Spanish B and C teams, i.e., not your bigger guys like you've just mentioned, teams what do look at their academies, but like a Granada and a Celta Vigo B and teams like that. I wonder if we know based on our football how many of our under 23 players make it to a first team, or say for example Blackpool, Nick, you probably see a couple of former Liverpool, former Man United under 23s who haven't quite made it, drop down a few leagues. So I wonder if many of these players actually make it to their promised land. Yeah,
I think a few of them, like say you can look at Lamine Yamal at Barcelona, for example. Obviously, he's 16 years old, and he's a freak of an example. But they are probably more used to doing that. Bringing players through from La Masia and blooding them in. Real Madrid, I'm not too sure about. Really, I think there's only a few that you could count on to say you could do that. So I think it's different everywhere you go, but the levels of it all are all different. Recreativo Granada here for me are closer in quality to Atletico Malagueño than they are to Malaga today.
Yeah, I totally agree.
You can see that. Then that's why they should be playing each other really, rather than these lads playing the first team. But like we said before, Atletico Madrid Bay came the other week, and we dispatched them off and we handled them quite well. But they are a bit more of an advanced side. They play with a similar pattern to the Simeone squad. So,
the strange things when you look at Atleti B and even this Granada team, they both came from successes from getting promoted last season. Maybe this is a step too much. I mean, we've all been there in his, Sunday league careers, low league, Saturdays, etc. You reach your level end of day, don't you?
Oh, absolutely. My level was very, very low.
I think we've got one of your lads in the chat, Nick, in the community. We've got a Aki BFC. I can only understand after talking earlier. BFC might be.
Says there's a host of this podcast who thinks he's half decent as well. Who would that be?
Saying Kevin was good.
No. I've just spent my evening bloody marking out a pitch with, and to quote the guy I was marking the pitch with the line markers, that the wheel was shut. It didn't want a wheel that refused to wheel. It was basically the word of it. But it's been a very frustrating day so far. So this is a nice bit of respite. But you think we handle it quite well, guys? I think it's kind of hard to be.
Yeah.
passionate about it, if I'm being perfectly honest with you, because if this was against, like you say, Atletico Baleares last week, if it's against Cordoba, if it's against Melilla, you'd be buzzing right now. But this kind of just feels a bit, you know what I mean? Like,
I think you've just said it absolutely perfect. You've nailed it on there. From watching Sunday. Oh, we have a certain Matt.
We do. We have a visitor. Senor Matthew Harrison, how are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
Yeah, we're not doing too bad. We're just explaining that we're quite enjoying the game, but it's hard to feel really pumped up about it because
yeah, I'll be honest with you. The La Rosaleda atmosphere is not like as like pumped up as usual, and I think going 2-0 up quite quickly is just sort of dampened things, which is great. I'm happy for us to be 2-0 up. I'm happy.
What do you
the guy out on the left played quite well, I thought.
Yeah, he seems to be taking his chances, to be fair. Did you see him score his goal?
Well, no, because actually I'm with our friend Paul, Dundee Paul, and I said, like, that was great play from Kevin, but who finished it? Because it looked like a Malaga player tapped it in at the end, but it was only when you sent the tweet and I saw, like, you tagged me in it. I was like, well, Kevin must have scored.
So it was turned in by the defender technically, but I think the deflection it had wasn't enough for it to count as a main.
We thought Dione scored or something. We thought a Malaga player put it in.
It did look like Roberto to start with, to be fair. So yeah, but obviously then
it was a great tackle to, like I've always said on the podcast, he's really good at winning the ball back, and he lost the ball and he just fucking slid into the tackle, got the ball back and hit it across. So
Matt, don't worry, you're not the only one who's Kevin fan tonight. We are. He's playing absolutely fantastic.
Good. I think he is the best player on the pitch tonight. He looks like he's having fun. He looks like he's having fun.
I was just going to say, he looks like he's having fun. This Giri Cast curse, so every time we slag off a striker, who do we need to slag off next?
I don't know. They're all doing it. I think Kevin, and I'm really impressed tonight with Joaquin on the right back as well. I think he's been really good. He's really getting up the pitch a lot. I think he's been fun to watch.
Yeah, but we wanted that for him more, doesn't it? In this kind of game, Matt, do you reckon it's time to, and again, I ask this to all you other guys as well, should we bring on someone like Loren to see if we can get him firing in the second half, get them some minutes? Is this an exercise where we can blood in some players?
I think if we'd scored that third, like we had that chance at the end, we could have made it 3-0. Then I'd say, yeah, absolutely. I'd like us to get to 3-0 before we go experimental, because we are Malaga Club de Football. We still can fuck things up.
Yeah.
We've been saying, Matt. Do you think that, without trying to jinx anything, do you think this Granada team is maybe the worst we've played this season?
Oh, absolutely. They do look like kids, to be fair, which they are. I'd be disappointed if we don't put another 1 or 2 past them. The way they played first half, but they might wake up second half. I don't know, but they're not. There's Paul. Hi. Evening, gents. How are we doing?
The Dundee legend.
So I asked Paul, while Paul is here, we've just been saying, Kevin's the best player in the world. We've just been saying.
It's had a cracking game so far. Yes.
How have you found the first half?
They've not played particularly good, but we've won. We're 2-0 up for some strange reason.
Well, the guys were just saying that this is the worst team we've played. So
They've done nothing. Absolutely nothing. Yeah. We've not been particularly good, but we're 2-0 up. All good.
And we've said that as well. We said, actually, we've not played that great. However, as far as individual performances are concerned, there is a lot of good improved performances from, like, Kevin. I think Sengali's done quite well.
I think Sengali's been good.
He's been good, yeah.
I was going to ask, I don't know if you guys know, because you might have a bit more of reading things. Is Danny Lorenzo injured or just been rested? Or
Not heard anything.
Not heard anything. Just on the bench for some reason. So
that's fine. That's fine by me, because Sangali. I think it's good for Sangali to get game time. But I'm happy with that. Doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Have Granada brought anyone, Matt? Have Granada
Pardon?
brought any fans? Have Granada brought any fans?
Yeah,
over?
I've seen Granada fans. I've seen a few actually kids I've seen in Granada shirts. I've seen about 5, and I think in the corner I looked over. There is, I would say there's like 10 over there. With fair play to them.
Yeah, that is quite dedicated, isn't it, to come and watch?
My thoughts are they're probably Granada fans that live in Malaga, but there's not like a chance coming from that end. But yeah, we've had a lovely afternoon with Chris Marquez of Giri Cast fame. We've had a few moments.
We've had a few beers.
Well, no, yeah, we've had a few moments of you're the guys who do the Giri Cast, which was
Yeah,
fun.
absolutely.
Which Chris enjoyed a lot more than me, and Chris has sat people down and told them the whole history of the Giri Cast. But yeah, all good here. La Rosaleda's just quite calm at the moment. There's no.
It's quite happy at the moment.
Yeah, it's quite happy.
Happy at the moment.
Yeah, it's just like you guys said. It's quite easy. The second goal, was that good? It looked quite good.
Goalkeeper
Yeah,
on near post. Pop it on
He did
hands.
smash it through him, didn't he? I felt. Yeah.
We were saying during the game, Matt, is this game at risk of maybe becoming a bit of ping pong, just pointlessly rolling the ball around, you think, or will Malaga go for more goals?
I don't think so. I think we're still going for it. We should be 3-0 up, really, shouldn't we? After that chance at the end, which we fluffed. Yeah, and we did say Vione was pony, but now he's scoring like prime Wilfred Boney. That's what I've always said. That. Yeah.
A famous rapper once said.
Yeah, a famous rapper once said that.
If Malaga score 5 goals tonight, can we expect to see a bottle of Pacharam?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I don't know. And Luke said if Malaga score 5, we do an ultimate Pacharam. So I don't know if that's.
Oh, crikey!
I don't know.
Possibly, yeah.
Well, I'm staying in Malaga tonight, so I'm in no rush to go home. But right, I believe the teams might be coming back out.
They are. Yeah.
So
Yes,
nice to chat to you guys. I will send you footage of the final whistle. Hello, by the way, hello, Alex Aston. I've not heard his voice. Hello, Alex Aston.
Hello. I hope you're enjoying the game.
Hello.
Sort of manning social media as well as watching the game. So
all right, okay. They've got you doing a shift. Well, enjoy your shift, guys. Hopefully, we have more goals to cheer. Hopefully, Kevin keeps doing Kevin things. Vamos, Malaga.
Take care, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Not that I want to jinx anything, lads, but just having a little skirt around. So just look at the teams above us: Castellón, Ibiza, Merida, Ceuta. None of them play till tomorrow.
Does that mean?
As it stands, as it stands, with those 2 goals scored tonight, Malaga could be joint top and potentially in first position.
Oh.
Just throwing that out there. Just throwing it out there. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm just saying. So, at the minute.
So during this halftime break, we've said Granada's shocking. Malaga are currently joint top of the league. Granada's going to come back and win this, aren't they?
No, they're not, Luke. No, they're not.
They're going to come back and win a match 5-3.
But as far as
Granado, straight red card, 3 minutes in.
All the other teams on 6 points. Intercity, they've played today already. They're on 6 points. So Malaga on 6 points, but like I say, all the teams above them don't play until tomorrow. Goal difference at the minute. Malaga should be on a goal difference of 7. So
interesting, very interesting.
Reading to that, what you think?
Just
I think the only way that we wouldn't be top. Oh no, baby pardon, I've got that completely wrong. I'm reading the wrong column. So Malaga's goal difference now should be 3.
4.
So Castellón.
Oh no, sorry. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. See,
We
I've
have
got,
to
I've
score.
got, I've got this, Luke. I've got it. Don't you worry about it. I was reading the wrong column before. I've got this. So it should be 3,
We have to
which
score
means
2.
if they score a couple more goals in this second half and get it up to 4 or 5, then they'll go top. Even if it's just for about 8 or 10 hours.
Yeah. Just to add on what you're saying, Nick, today we had a Intercity 3, San Fernando 1. And then I don't know, you might know, Alex, is there much... what kind of game did they class this as? A Madrid derby, a Castilla versus Atleti B. It were 2-2.
Oh, that must have been quite interesting.
Atleti B equalising on the 89th minute.
Ooh,
I think what they class that as is a youth game.
Mini derby, I guess.
Yeah. Maybe in 10 years, some of those guys will be playing in the actual Madrid derby.
Yeah.
Some of them, maybe not.
Well, here comes the referee, slowly marching the ball out into the middle of the pitch, ready for this second half to get underway. Málaga are going to get us off the mark, kicking this time from left to right towards the Fondo Sur. No changes at halftime either, so it's still Herrero in goal, a back four of Joaquin, Juande, Nelson Monte, and Victor Garcia. In the middle, Sengali, Gennaro, and La Rubia, and then up top, Roberto, Dioni, and Kevin. So we are back underway here at La Rosaleda, and all to play for in this second half. Like I say, if we can turn this into a bit of a rout, Malaga could finish the day top of the league. Just saying. I'm just saying. I don't want to get too ahead of myself. I'm just saying.
But we can enjoy tonight.
Nick, for something you're saying it quite a lot.
I'm just saying.
You're not getting too excited.
Too ahead of myself, but
just wait if we score again and we do go top of the league.
Yeah, in football terms, my team has not really been top of the league in a very long time.
Just to confirm, Nick, as well, it was Mark Atkinson, currently in the chat, who's Mr. Aki BFC.
Oh, welcome, Mark.
Welcome, Mark.
Maybe, Luke, you know when we're saying we're going to do this live stream in the UK and watch it together in like a pub or a tapas bar or something, maybe you should come to Blackpool.
It would be a pleasure to come to Blackpool.
We can go watch it in Revs.
I can't imagine Revs is the sort of place to go and watch a Malaga game.
Take the laptop. It's got good Wi-Fi. It'd be fine.
Good atmosphere, I suppose.
Yeah, party time.
Not sure anyone else will know what's going on, but
we're all stood there shouting, "Vamos, vamos!" Who's that over there?
Security going out. Who are these 3 blokes in the corner? They're just sat there on the laptop.
Why are they staring at the screen so intently? Get out, you dirty pervs. I'm trying to think of any nice tapas bars in Blackpool.
See, we've only got one in Doncaster.
Yeah,
there's a few Spanish
Fino in the centre of town. I know that one.
Which one is that one, Nick? What sells Victoria? Which one was that down your way?
That's a bar down on Highfield Road.
I
think it's called. I want to say it's called like JD Lee's or something like that. I'll check it out. I'll think it later. But they've got like Victoria Malaga little signage outside.
I honestly think that I know we've spoken about it. So if it happens in the months what we're talking, or even later on the year, I think Roberto.
Oh, is he going to get there? He's going to get there.
Go on then.
That is a nice bit of a cheat. Oh, Chip!
No!
Oh, for fuck's sake! What is wrong with this man?
Oh,
has he done that?
Oh man, just 1 foot. Yeah, not even a foot, an inch to the left.
That's why you don't put him in your starting 11, Alex. He can't hit a barn door tonight.
I'll take that back now.
Twice now. What's going on?
I said I've been saying since day one he's Malaga's best striker.
What from La Rubia. Oh, and he's broken his ankle.
Before Roberto rudely interrupted, I thought Rafa de Rincon, I think it was a perfect location for us.
No, it's good to be fair. Centre of Manchester's good for me.
Have you eaten there before?
Is it noisy? That's my only thing. Or can we make enough noise? I think we need to find
the tapas is so nice.
Replay. How is it? How has he done? How has he done that?
Close. That's so close.
But it's harder to hit the post. There is a place up at Lancaster called El Tapio, which is quite a nice tapas. They've got Victoria Malaga on draft as well, which is quite all right. That's not far from me. It's about 15 minutes up the road.
It'd be about 3.5 weeks for you, Alex.
Manchester-wise as well, if anyone was looking for Victoria, I went to Dimitri's, which is kind of like a Greek/Spanish tapas/meze restaurant. They had Victoria Malaga on tap as well. The only thing I would like to see more of is more Canya.
I'm sporting my Canyets tonight, a little one.
I've got mine that came back.
I think the weirdest place, I don't know about you guys, but the weirdest place I've ever found Victoria was in a rural pub in Devon, about 45 minutes out.
You're not wrong. That is the weirdest place.
I don't think I've ever came across it apart from Rincon de Rafa over here.
You must have it in Yorkshire, surely.
No, a friend of mine said he saw it in Scunthorpe of all places.
But technically not Yorkshire.
I couldn't tell you much about it.
Yeah, isn't that Lincolnshire?
Carl might know. Carl might have a better thing. Michael Phillips is trying to ruin Matt's night, letting him know that Cardiff are now 2-0 up against Swansea.
Ooh, that's not good.
19,282 in tonight.
Is it?
Yeah. That's
fantastic.
Fantastic.
What you love to see.
Absolutely fantastic.
Of a third division side, that's astonishing, really.
I think one of the best things about the Malaga support as well is the away following. Like we all know, away fans in Spain's not really a thing like it is over here. But the Malaguistas, they're willing to try. I mean, it's the distances as well, isn't it? It's not a 20-mile journey. It's a hell of a trip.
No, I think it's less dated for Yeovil, but it's sort of something I've enjoyed this season with Yeovil as well. Like, Yeovil taking near to 1,000 to Western-super-Mare on a Tuesday night. Like, Malaga taking near to 500 to Castellón. It feels like, without wanting to sound too big-headed, but it's sort of playing Malaga as their big day out.
Of course it is.
Yeah, and you get it's obviously a lot easier to do here, but you still get teams that find it difficult but find a way. You look at Plymouth, for example, who played.
Oh yeah, we used to follow Salford every now and again, and we went to Plymouth. A lot of my friends are Man United, so we jumped on Class of '92. But Plymouth played away at Salford on a Tuesday night and brought 2,500 fans.
Oh.
Yeah, wow. They got like that pie face chap, haven't they? They were at North End today, and they didn't do us any favors. We're not in the same league, but it's never nice to see Preston doing well. Top of the league at the minute, which is just not what I want. No. Not what I need right now, if I'm honest with you.
Carl, I'm definitely rubbing that one out. We're not having a Gearycast meet in Scunthorpe.
In Scunny.
No chance.
I've heard Scunthorpe is nice this time of year.
Joe Faint says there is Victoria on tap in my parents' town at a Vietnamese restaurant. Yeah, I'm in.
Interesting.
I am in. Joe, where's your mum and dad live?
I think he's Barra. I think he's up near Lakes. We could make this work.
Nah, Joe's Leicestershire, isn't he?
Oh, I'm sure I've seen him up in
Barra. Yeah, he's
Leicester fan.
Yeah, he's Leicestershire.
I was going to say, I'm not going to Barrow either. That's maybe as bad, if not as much as bad as Scunthorpe.
If we have any Barrow or Scunthorpe fans currently listening today.
Tiny Temper's not even been there. That is a niche joke for people of a certain age. That might go over your head, Alex. That might go over your head.
Yeah.
Tiny Temper's been to Barrow, did you say?
No, he's never been to Scunthorpe.
Scunthorpe.
Oh, he's never been to
He's been to
Scunthorpe.
Southampton, but he's never been to Scunthorpe.
I can't imagine Tiny Temper would want to go to Scunthorpe. No offense to Scunthorpe.
There's a bit
Michael
of
Phillips
a
says
thing
any
to it,
supermarket
Alex.
sell Victoria. So, Michael, you can go to Tesco. Tesco do cans only at the minute. I think usually around like $5 for $6, which is not too bad. They also do the big bottles as well, don't they, Luke?
Ooh.
Yeah, these guys.
Tesco.
660s. I think
Or
it's
if
three
If you're
for
lucky enough to live in Lancashire
Yeah,
and you get to go to Boots and you can treat yourself, they do. Oh, pick that out. They do cans, bottles, big ones, all sorts in there as well. Matt,
I think
we
it might be.
surf bar on the beach in Rill. Right, that is where we're going. Gary
Where's
Cast
that,
meet
sorry?
up in Rill.
Real. Interesting.
There's a big sign in Rill that says, that's it, Mark. JD
Is that where you were?
Drinkwater.
Yeah, JD Drinkwaters.
Yeah. On Highfield Road, they serve Victoria Malaga. That's where I've been meaning to go. There's a big sign in Rill that says, Rill, for people who think Blackpool is too la-di-da. Which I love that.
I think 10 minutes into this second half, there's a bit of a reason why we're talking about other things. I cannot see this game going any other way than a state. Well, I mean, I'm not. If we were there, we'd be happy. It's a 2-0 win. Tonight, we're going to be happy, but the games, it doesn't seem anything. Pre-season.
Yeah. There we go. We're both kind of right and wrong, Luke. It's Barrow-upon-Soar, Leicestershire, not Barrow.
Well, yeah, I knew I'd saw Barrow something.
So there's Barrow-upon-Soar and Barrow-in-Furness.
Joe, when you're tagging from now on, put Barrett upon Soar, not Barrow. It shows I'm taking notice, though.
It does, to be fair. I just knew it was Leicestershire. That's as much as I knew. And it's a big county.
Dr. Me VIP, random question, but seeing we are playing Granada, where is Antonin playing these days?
Just signed for Lugo.
He's
just
signed for Lugo,
a couple of weeks ago, wasn't it? Oh, Craig Tyrrell, Giricast Virgin here. First match watching the podcast and loving it. That's really great to hear, mate. Really great to hear.
Welcome, Craig. Good to have you on board.
Welcome, Craig. Welcome.
It definitely normally gets, if the game's a bit more intense, it definitely gets a bit weirder, and there's more Victoria flowing because we're very, very nervous. But
this
get yourself in
game that we're watching.
If you go onto our Twitter, Craig, find our community and get yourself in there, mate.
I think Craig is in it, to be fair. I think he joined us last week, if I'm not mistaken.
Maybe.
But I could be mistaken.
Even when you think about that, gents, how that community, what's it been going? 6 months maybe, and how much it's grown.
Absolutely. Here comes Kevin skipping away.
Go on.
Go on, have a pop from distance.
Decent cross. Corner, come on.
The ball.
We'll have that. The Fondo Sir are bloody loving it.
And Mr. Marquez. Do you think Chris actually enjoys going to the football, or do you think he gets happy?
I don't know, actually.
I can't imagine a happy bouncing around Chris.
No, he's probably in there going,
these are shit.
Really bad.
These are
terrible.
Shit. He would just be saying that.
Oh, crossing. Oh, it's well did. Well cleared.
Oh, this is dangerous.
And here comes Granada on the break. Oh, it's 2-on-1.
This is dangerous.
This is not good. This is not good for our ambitions to be top of the league.
Good defending. Well done, Victor.
That's lovely defending.
But that just shows how crap they are.
Yeah, I think again. Yeah, another day. The team's going to get a shot in at least.
Nelson Monte, who might be worth adding, Matt actually met his family on the way up to La Rosaleda this afternoon, which small world.
That is quite an opportune of serendipitous meet. That is.
Yeah,
I know. And of all the weeks that he went, actually, you know what? Because we're playing Recreativo Granada, I'm not going to make a Vamos a la Rosé. It's not as exciting. and then he goes and meets the player's family.
I love that. What chasing down? That is brilliant.
Roberto, brilliant.
Give it.
I thought he was going to line up a shot there.
Dione on his left
right
foot.
here. Come on.
Go on, Dione, have a pop here. Come on.
Oh no, there's a player right there. You're obviously not going to get through there.
Oh, he's got smashed there.
That was a poor pass.
Oh, the referee's not going for it. He says, "Get up."
Don't go for it. That was a shocking ball. He doesn't need to get
that was a turnout.
Oh dear.
Do you think? Do you guys think Dione's done much tonight, or is it just another Dione performance?
I mean, if a Dione performance happens like this every week, I'll take it, because if he's going to do this, he'll score 20 odd goals this season, and that's brilliant.
Well, with this actually controversial on the pod, I gave him a 7 purely for his goal, to which Chris answered, if you did 5 minutes of work at work, would that be a success kind of thing? He like a centre forward's there to score goals.
Well, I think that's what Matt said as well. To be fair, you know, if you're a stockbroker and you make your company like $1 billion in 2 minutes, then you're successful, aren't you?
I think it's also you've got to look at the context of the goal. Is it a goal in a 4-1 loss, or the second goal in a 2-1 win?
Yeah, against his old club. Yeah. I think one thing with Dione as well is he's not scared to go and get the ball. He wants to get on the ball. No matter what kind of game he's having, he wants it.
Well, he's all we've got here. But I would this kind of game with the way, you know, we've said it a few times now. We want to see more from Loren. We want to see him perform better. This is the kind of game. They are dog shit, this lot, aren't they? Fucking hell.
Nick, I think you really have cursed it. What's this?
You know, it's shite.
I'm just saying, but if we score 2 more, we'll be top of the league.
It's still half an hour to go here, Alex. Come on. We've still got Loren Zuniga to come on and score a second half hat trick. You hit it here. Come on.
Famously prolific this season in front of goal.
Oh yeah, but if you think about it, this is where I'd be putting him on. Thinking, you know what?
It's true.
For them to keep him, there must be something they like about him. You know, homegrown, used to score a lot for Atletico Malagueño. So get him on, get him to score a few here. I'd like to see Herrero come on as well. Yeah. Not Herrero, sorry, Hernandez come on and see what he can do. The more players who are scoring goals, the better.
That's harsh of you, Nick. I know he's been in goal, but he hasn't been involved that much.
Yeah, stick him up top for a bit.
I do think one of his first subs, I think he'll be wanting Lorenzo on. Because like we've said, I wouldn't say it's been a drop. I think what we are going to see in this league is a bit more rotation, just little nicks each week. Like when we mentioned last week against when we said about Einar, Monte, and Juande, I think there could be a player each week potentially, or every 2 games or something in and out, because they're all great, they're all good players end of the day.
No, they definitely are. To be fair to Granada, they've grown into this game a little bit. They've just not been very good at the good stuff.
Doing anything. Granada are basically us last season and the season before and the one before.
Yeah, pretty much.
And before. We've been shit for a long time. Let's enjoy this ride, guys.
That's quite like this league, to be fair. Bloody keepers in it. They announce the fixtures way ahead so you can book your flights. It's a Saturday or a Sunday job, so you know exactly where you're at. You can organise it with the family. None of this Monday night business.
Nope.
Yeah.
I think like we've touched on before, like I know the stream had its problems early on tonight for us all, but even just to have this, like we said, how close it was to us, how would the Gearicast survived if we didn't know what we were talking about?
We would have found a way. Don't you worry about that.
Oh, go on, Dione.
Wide.
Put it in. One. Oh, shoot! Oh,
yeah. What?
No, is it post? How's he missed?
Oh, it's offside.
Oh. That looks like it
La Lubia
rolled
as well.
around the back of it and came back out again.
God. They all go to the same barbers.
Probably.
That's shite, that.
They all got the same haircut.
Sake, honestly. How many times are we going to rattle the woodwork in this game? That's the third time now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think this has been a really, really poor second half, but we should have had 2 goals in the second half.
Yeah, we should have, yeah.
At least.
Well, it's 2 times we've hit the bar. Subs looking
We've
like
got a debut.
Yeah,
Yes.
Danny Lorenzo and what looks like Juan Hernandez coming on.
No,
it
it's
was
Manu Molina, yeah. Manu.
Molina.
So I could only
Manu.
speculate Sangale maybe save some legs.
Yeah, Sangale to come off here, and I'd be surprised if Larubia doesn't come off either if they put in Molina on.
Potentially.
Yeah. I think he's been solid, but I don't think he's been as good as he can be, Larubia, today.
Oh, Kevin's just getting kicked all over again.
That is naughty.
I do love it when they roll over about 18 times just to emphasise that they really are
That man
hurt.
is hurt. Look at the pain in his face as he looks at the referee.
Oh, yeah, look at the pain. Usually, to be fair, whenever I stub my toe, I roll around about 18 times. It's really painful. Okay, 17.
So that is Dione.
I'm still getting used to the numbers.
I can't argue. I cannot argue with that, to be honest.
Yeah, Dione's coming off from Molina.
that
And it looks like Sangali's making his way over for Lorenzo.
Yeah. I agree with what you guys said as well. I would have preferred to have seen a Lauren Zuniga coming on here to try and get a goal. We've seen what it's done for Roberto and Dione getting their goals.
I don't understand Sangali coming off.
No.
It's a good like, to be fair. I think this gives Lorenzo a good bit of minutes in the bank. He's definitely going to be starting against Linares, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That's good competition, to be fair, because Sangali's not really put a foot wrong at all. It's looking like a big game in Haiyan as well next week now, because if we can win that one, San Fernando coming to La Rosaleda at the start of October, and then I think who are we away at after that? He eludes me at the minute. We're away between that and Malia at home, which is now going to be on a Thursday, which could be quite fun for the live stream.
Yeah.
Whilst I'm driving.
We haven't got Ibiza in there somewhere, is that? No,
that's Ibiza, 11th of November. I know that.
Yeah, the weekend before the meetup. 9th of October, is it?
Yeah, it's where so Matt, I think he's going to that one, isn't he?
I think it's November, Ibiza, 11th of November.
Oh, that was it. Sorry, November.
I was looking at it, but flights are just impossible from over here, basically.
Yeah,
we have got, so say, for example, our next fixtures, Linares away, San Fernando home, Recreativo Huelva away, Melilla at home.
That'll be a tough one. That on paper, that is the next sort of big game.
And then at the end of October,
they're not too much.
End of October, we've got a big derby, I suppose, Antequera away.
Well,
that is actually, to be honest, we've got a time leading up to the Gearicast meet where we've got Castilla supposedly at home, Antequera away, Cordoba at home, and Ibiza away. It's not the easiest little run of fixtures there.
That's your tough run, that isn't it? Probably starting with Melilla, to be fair.
Yeah, Alcoyano at home, and then the original league favourites, Real Murcia away.
Well, they're not doing too well either at the minute.
No, they haven't. Yeah, they haven't. I think you could. I mean, you don't want to jinx it early and get on a high horse because we've won a couple of games, but I'd like to think you're looking at maybe a Castellon, Ibiza, and Malaga three-way horse maybe for this.
Three-way horse?
Three-way, you know what I mean. Race.
What's the three-way horse?
Well, they have three legs.
Okay,
they have three legs, I suppose.
That's something out of Harry Potter, like.
He's been Ledger at Doncaster today. We've got horses in his head.
Yeah. He's had too many pints of taddy this afternoon. That's his problem.
I've got to go pick our lass up after this. I'm trying to make this big bottle last as long as I can.
Where's she at?
She's at her friend's birthday party on a boat. So have you heard at River Don at all?
The what?
It's just it's basically our river through Doncaster and several other places.
The River Don.
It's a bag of it's a bag of shit. But they do. They've got like a little party boat cruise what goes down it. There's more trolleys and stuff on way down.
I was going to say, if someone said to me, "Oh, Nick, I've got you a river cruise," I go, "Oh, that sounds quite nice." Where are you talking?
I wish I could show you the route. It's crazy. But she did actually text me not long ago. I thought I better check in and tell her the score, and I got a reply of "Vamos Malaga."
Nicely done. I can't convince my wife to have the same passion for Malaga as I do.
She loves it. Laura loves it. She absolutely loves it. Like even on the GearyCast meetup, like I wouldn't have mentioned it to her if I didn't know she. And she did kept saying, "I'm not going to be way am I?" I said, "No one's bothered." I said, "We don't all stand there and talk about Malaga for 24 hours, 23 hours, but we have an hour out."
No, more than welcome, more the merrier, regardless of sex, gender, race. Everyone that's geary is welcome.
That's it, mate. That's it.
Dangerous attack here from Granada.
I was saying to my wife today, I was like, I'm looking at getting my hotel room. I was like, I'm going to get something in the centre of Malaga again because it's just easier. And there's one called The Only You, which is on the corner of Cal San Juan, just there across the road, overlooking the marina as well. It's got a rooftop bar and a pool and things like that. I was like, so I could go to the Malaga game, do the GearyCast meetup, have fun. Next morning, get in the pool, have a chill out, sit by the bar, and flight's not till 9 o'clock at night.
Is the pool on roof, Nick?
Yeah. So
I know exactly where that is. So it's next to is it a Marriott, I think, with a rooftop bar?
There's a few around there. Yeah,
it's probably the highest rooftop bar in Malaga, I think. And we were looking down, and when we were there must have been a 30-man Spanish stag do. And this one gentleman, he took everything off, dived in that pool. But the Spanish like to dance, so
yeah.
Oh, come on, ref! You held him back there. That's
atmosphere.
a booking.
Yeah,
you got a booking for that, ref.
The only problem is that room was 180 quid. So
when we go, we've opted for something cheaper, but we are at Hotel Sir Malaga, which is about 50 yards away from Malaga Central.
Nice.
So we just try to make it as cheap as we could, basically.
Oh yeah, well that's what I need to do, to be fair, but with a pool, which is probably not going to go well. To be fair, but it's freezing in November anyway.
Yeah, but we go 2 weeks after, and we stay in.
Why? Come on.
Good ball.
Go on. Put it in.
Oh, finish. No. Not enough on that there. Good intent.
The game seems to be opening up a little bit.
From Granada, they put the ball out wide.
It wasn't such a late kickoff as well. I would have gone.
Oh, that's so close.
Take that. Take it.
I think Matt said at half time that if anybody their left winger looks a bit tricky, he ran at Hakeem there and played a nice little ball. I'd be very, very disappointed if we conceded to this team. I don't think Malaga's been very good at all in the second half.
No, we've been very lackadaisical.
Yeah,
lackadaisical. Yeah, that's the word.
I think, as you mentioned earlier, a couple of individual performances, but nothing as a whole. I don't think. Do you think we've really played as a team so far throughout these couple of games?
I think we have. Yeah, I think that game against Atletico Madrid, that was quite a good team performance. This hasn't been too much of a team performance, but
no,
when we're not being challenged particularly. But to be fair, this last 10-15 minutes, Granada have done not too badly, to be honest with you. Pace sending somebody else to warm up now as well, so we're seeing some new faces soon.
I think the game needs it. The game definitely needs it.
I think the thing is, you've got, 19,000 fans in there tonight. They said the atmosphere doesn't feel great. It feels a bit meh about it. But give them something to shout about. They've come out in numbers, Try and give this team an absolute tonking.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see. I mean, to be honest as well, in this league, teams do score goals. Maybe in Segunda last year, teams a big results, maybe a 2-0. In this league, we've seen 3-1s and 3-0s and so on. It should be our time to do something along that line.
Come on, and again, and again, and again.
That's it. Run it in.
Put it through, and again.
Slowed it down.
Oh. Every time. Come on. Make use of it. Come on. Push through to the line. There's another waste of an attack.
I don't think Pellicer looks too happy.
Decent cross. Turn.
Have a shot. That is a terrible layoff.
That was poor.
No. Scream
it back. Go on then.
Go on.
No.
Oh, no, that's never a penalty.
Waved it away.
Never a penalty.
I think Roberto might be dead.
I think as we've seen the game, obviously, you see Pellicer very animated. Even he can't be very happy about it looks.
He's always animated, to be fair. But yeah, you wouldn't be too happy with this. You'd be thinking after all the good work we did in the first half, they kind of showed a little bit more now, but they just need that attacking intent. They need someone to just, like you say, not slow the game down and pull it back. There's no point passing it around for 20 times at the edge of the 18-yard box.
I think that's one thing what we did see last year when Alex Calvo were coming on. Sometimes it didn't have the total product, but he drove at defenders. Have we got that in this team? I think if Kevin's got his head on it, he can do, but...
Roberto down on the floor. Not good.
I'm just looking to see who's on the bench. Because there was a young lad, wasn't there?
He came on last week, didn't he, I think?
Oh, dear.
Have a shot.
Fucking hell.
Oh!
Herrero. Oh, he's getting offside. It's all right. He's getting offside.
Oh, thank God we'll have that. But that's a warning, that shouldn't be happening.
What's Herrero on this?
Defense is all over the shot. That was an absolute shambles.
Praise his holding early and just watch him here.
So you've got that Eason, is it Eason Merida? That other young lad that they've kept out of the clutches of Real Madrid?
Yeah,
Yeah, get him on a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, with the way Chris was saying, he's potentially the best player at the club, but we don't know about him, do we? Really?
Not too much. But like Michael says here, we've missed our chance here to add a few into the bag to improve our goal difference. We've hit the post 3 times in this game now. I think 15 minutes left on the clock. Just take a bit of a gamble.
Roberto's coming off for Lorenzo. Triple sub coming up.
Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, this
Juan Hernandez and Juanpe
and Batman.
Can't. Every time I see Juanpe, I think of Juanpi.
Yeah.
It makes me sad that we don't have him anymore.
Juanpi, he was a great player on Footy Manager as well.
He was fantastic.
Great player.
Well, Juanpe on in the middle there. I think it's Larubi that's made way. Again, a bit of creativity has been lost there potentially. So a lot's going to go on to Kevin. Not Kevin, sorry. On to Benny Lorenzo. Hernandez is on for Kevin. And as we just said, Lorenzo Zuniga is up top now. So let's see if Loren scores, then we really are gifted with this. Dear,
what's he doing? Into touch. It's not rugby.
As you were saying then, Alex, Juanpe reminds you of Juanpi, but Juanpi used to always remind me of Juanmi.
Yeah.
Then went on to Betis.
Similar names, yeah. Because he left, did he go to Southampton from Malaga?
Yeah, and then went on to Betis, where he's had a successful time, I think.
Yeah.
There
Is
you
he not just come to Saudi though?
Juan P has.
Yeah,
Okay.
Juan P.
Is that 1p?
Betis haven't had the best of times tonight. I think they're 5-0 down to Barcelona.
2-5 now.
Yeah, around that, I think.
I knew I was right. Juanmi has gone to play for Saudi Pro League club Al Riyadh on loan from Real Betis.
That was it.
Never doubt me, boys. Never doubt me.
What was it? Not a move for money. It was a move for culture and opportunity.
Absolutely. He's not gone to any of the what the football ramble called the Pith Posse.
As Jordan Henderson said, he's always been a fan of the Saudi League.
Yeah, I knew
a long love of him to play out there in 52-degree heat. And
my dad made a good point the other day. Actually, you wouldn't be too surprised. Give it, 5-10 years, maybe not 10 years, but someone, in the Saudi League, someone at UEFA finds a brown envelope in their locker or in their car, and it's to the Saudi League to enter the Champions League.
100%.
Oh, they've already had that discussion, haven't they? Like, and they cite the fact that clubs from Israel can play.
He's not a bad player. That 14. He's not a bad player at all.
You are right, Carl. I'm slightly sort of, expecting better things now because, well, Yeovil are the best team in the National League South, and we put 7 past the mighty AFC Stoneham today. So.
That is the what's the word I'm looking for? Probably one of the shadiest brags ever on this podcast. We are the best team in the National League South.
We're not even top of the league. We're not even top.
We hammered AFC Stoneham.
Good evening to you, Jens. He says, bit late again. How is the match? The match hasn't. The result is looking good. The match has been. It's been a bit. All those noises I just made probably sums it up quite well. Mark says they're staying in Benalmadena in November. I can't imagine it's going to be pool weather. If you haven't sorted your tickets yet, Mark, just as a heads up for you guys, I'm sure you may. Kevin is already arranging it, but if you go to Bari Bensa, you can probably pick up tickets and get on the Giri bus to get a lift into Malaga as well if you really wanted to. But leave that up to you. We'll be meeting a little bit earlier.
We need to for that game yet.
No. They're doing it. They're doing it roughly 2 or 3 weeks before. Whereas in Segunda, you could buy a ticket, you just didn't know when it was.
Right.
Oh no, that's not good. Hiccup lost his leg.
Who's Hiccup?
I believe is he from How to Train Your Dragon, Ruby? Yeah. Yeah, from How to Train Your Dragon.
Haven't seen that film in a while.
Nah.
Yeah.
Stop making noises, Alex. You're making me nervous.
I think I'm way behind.
I'm really behind. They're not even taking the free kick yet.
Either that's a very big celebration for a free kick.
Yes, what a strike.
Oh, there we go. Oh! Better late than never.
You don't get celebrated waves like the Geary cast.
Tell you what, I'm going to risk it. I am refreshing the page.
Juan Hernandez with a beautiful strike into the bottom corner. 3-0. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Tres puntos.
See.
Something I found works quite well, actually. If you're behind a bit, press the 10-second forward button. Sometimes it catches you up.
Game's over now, Alex.
Say that again, Dave.
Game's over now. It don't matter.
Yeah, it's just ticked over the 91st minute for me.
I'm
Malaga
7-0.
Yeah,
where are you? I'm 82.50.
It says CD Malaga.
I'm just turning now to 83 minutes.
I'm on 83.03 for.
We're happy.
There you go.
Right, so I'm only a couple of seconds behind you. Then that's fine, no problem.
I think like Jens Pape says, it doesn't matter. 3 points are 3 points. No one will ask end at week about it, and I totally agree. I mean, throughout the community in the Geary cast, how many times have we had chance to celebrate 3-0 victories? maybe more.
Who scored that? Juan Hernandez,
Yeah,
I think.
Hernandez.
Absolutely love it. Granada, Recreativo Granada, get battered everywhere they go. It doesn't really work, does it? No. too long. Recre Granada.
Everywhere they go.
Everywhere they go.
Have you ever won the Costa del Sol trophy?
Have you?
Really, they don't work.
No.
So I'm just saying, another goal here.
Oh, just saying.
Another goal here. Just saying that could be top. Just throwing it out there.
Oh,
just food for thought.
Does that make us top now or what?
No.
Well,
I think we need one more.
I think we need another goal.
We're joint top now, aren't we?
Well,
No,
hey,
we are. I think we are on top according to live scores.
How does it do it?
We must have scored more goals.
Does the third division the same in terms of if it's same points, it doesn't go to goal difference, it goes to head, does it?
I'm not sure.
Oh, no, if that's the case, then we won't finish. We won't be top at all.
According to live scores, it's got us top. But I think these are judging this on goals scored because we've scored 8, Castellon 7, Ibiza 6. We're not getting ahead of ourselves, boys, are we? I mean, it's 4 games.
No. We should be on goal difference 4 now, which would put us the same as Castellon and Ibiza. We're also both on 9 points. But the head-to-head would put Castellon above us because they beat us in the opening game.
Yeah.
That's the way I'm working out. So unless I think they do goal difference in this league, but I think if you're on level on everything, that's when the head-to-head comes into it. I think.
Right.
We're not getting ahead of it.
I don't think they're that bothered at this stage to work it all out, are they? So they're just putting anybody anywhere.
I am bothered.
A friend of mine just texted me. My cousin's boyfriend cashed out and won 40 quid when Spurs 1-0 down. Since then, everyone else has won. And it would have been £2,500.
Oh, God.
He said he's a broken man.
Joe says, get the Patron poured ready. We need to get Patron for this.
We do.
We need to find where you can buy it from in the UK. I think you can get it from Amazon.
Joe again, Fonda Sir is looking brilliant, jumping up and down. It's one of the best sites in football for us guys.
Right, you can get it from Amazon, 27 quid.
Can you?
If we can for a litre.
Do you guys want to hear a fun fact?
Let's go.
Always.
So that goal from Juan Hernandez was his first goal in 52 games since the 26th of November 2021.
That is a fun fact, Alex.
That's a great fact.
So quickly?
That's a great fact.
Stat is credit to David Picon, who's just tweeted that out.
David Picon is such a cool guy.
He knows his stuff, doesn't he? He knows his
stuff. He really does.
Is.
Did not Malaga related, but did you guys see the story with the Las Palmas players?
No,
I didn't.
Well, apparently they're playing away tomorrow against Sevilla, and obviously they've got to fly coming from Gran Canaria, and 15 of the first team players have missed the plane because they went for a coffee.
Oh, God.
And it must have been a chartered flight. They've missed it, and I think it's been confirmed with Matt Rains as well. He just put banter club. But that's just the craziness of Spanish football.
God,
I imagine the players must have flown over later or something, surely, but they just attacked from Granada.
Jens says, according to FOTMob as well, we are top because we scored more goals than Castellon.
Yeah, there we go.
So we'll have that.
We are top league. Say we are top league. We are top league.
Just saying, as you would say.
Yeah, just saying.
Yeah, we're not getting ahead of ourselves. We're just saying.
Knock us off if you can. That's all I'm saying.
That was surface score. Yeah, we're top until about 3:00 tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, but I think about 1. So, what other matches have we got for the Primera?
So, the teams that could overtake us are Castellon, Ibiza, and Merida
as well,
and Ceuta.
And tomorrow, so it is Ibiza are playing Alciano at 11 o'clock. Ibiza are playing Real Murcia at 11 o'clock. Where is everyone else? Castellon are away to Antequera at 6:30, and Merida are away to Algeciras at 6:30. So,
Do you think we've defended well tonight, guys? Because I think we've looked very loose at back.
It could have been better. It could have been better.
Yeah, I think they've been quite complacent back there. To be fair,
yeah,
I think the cat Pablo is his name has been a good luck charm tonight.
Pablo, almost Pablo.
Named after Guede or Escobar?
No, it was sort of. I got him when I was about 7 or 8. No, actually, I was 11, and it was sort of when I was first starting to become like obsessed with everything Spanish. So, him and his brother, I called him Jose, and this is Pablo.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. No, we're not going anywhere.
We've been having the chat. We're on about getting another dog, a puppy dog, and every Spanish name has came in. And I thought Laura loves Spain as well, but just not as much as I do. Oh, here we go.
How old's your dog at the moment, Luke?
He's 8 now. He's 8. Yeah, he's like a pup though.
Don't get a one.
He's like a pup in his head. Nick, it's either kids or dog, and I think we're leaning to dog at the moment.
No, I think you'll get dog, and then kid won't be far behind.
Yeah. However,
and then you'll have twice as many.
We got back from Tadcaster today, and Angus stayed at Laura's mum's yesterday, who gives him everything he wants. So we've come back from Tadcaster tonight, opened the door to see what looks like Nutella just absolutely smeared behind the door.
No.
Yeah, turns out dog's had a shite, and as we've opened the door, it's just drilled it into the floor. Poor thing. He must have tried to get out the door. But...
no.
That's what I'm saying. Imagine that, but twice.
Yeah, clearly the way I'm laughing, I had to clear it up.
I'm about to. My little dog's been not been very well this week. Something not quite right with him. 2 nights in a row, he's woke us up at 4 o'clock in the morning, barking because he wants to go out for a shite. Yeah. It's not the one. The cat is mint. I love the cat. I'm with you, Alex. The cat is quality. My cat just
does what he wants. You got a cat flat so he can go out himself.
Bit of interesting news, lads, from Michael. I got told Waitrose sells Pacharan. I don't think we even have Waitrose in York.
I was going to say, there's not too many Waitrose up there.
I think Alex has got it. Alex must have it down there.
Every corner shop's a Waitrose down there.
We've got like one stop.
I wanted to say it as a joke. God, there must be one in Harrogate.
I don't think there is.
There is it. To be fair, there is one in Preston, so I won't lie too much. There's one in Preston that I can go look at, but yeah, it's apparently you can see the north-south divide by not the Tesco, the Waitrose store locator map, because it's just ridiculous. But
I've heard rumours that at a Waitrose, somebody will carry a trolley around for you and put your stuff in your basket for you. We don't get that up north.
Is that not normal? It's for you guys.
No, Carl, that is a great point. Unbeaten while Pablo on the stream.
Got to get him.
It might be a seasonal thing, Alex. You might have to take Pablo over to Spain with you.
Hear that, mate? You're going to be on the stream every week.
Mark says much better buying it on Amazon than going to Preston. I 100% agree with you there, Mark.
What's wrong with
But
Preston?
to be fair, it is next door to the best cinema locally, because they've got that view with the reclining seats and things like that. So I quite like that, to be fair.
Carl says
I'm halfway in between Blackpool and Preston. That's my issue. So it's whatever's closest usually. There's a Waitrose in Sheffield, apparently. So it's not that posh.
That. Malaga going on the attack. 1 minute
Here
to go.
He goes. Get away from him, Lauren.
Drill it.
Put it in.
Oh, you're giving up. Oh!
Nearly a 35-yard own goal.
What happened there?
It's going to be a corner. I think that much. I thought it was the defender that nearly rattled in the back of his own net.
Unbelievable.
Do you know,
We have a song. We have a song for the Gavecast meet anyway. E-I-E-I-E-I-O. En la Liga de Primera vamos.
Get me into the La Liga high promotion. Is that what we really want? I don't want to be in it anymore.
We could go for that tweet that I put out the other week that got actually quite a few likes on Twitter. We're on our way to Segunda, that one.
Yeah, we need that again. I think that's a full-time whistle, guys. Obviously, we're happy.
Absolutely.
Performance doesn't really matter. It's 3-0. Are we getting a bit on top of ourselves after a 3-0 win to think we haven't played that great? Or
I don't think we played great, but you'll take a 3-0 win at home any single day of the week, no matter who you're playing against. And if it means that we're top of the league at the minute, then fucking bring it on. Love it. Matt says Waitrose across from my office in Manchester will look and see if they sell Pacharan. I think that means Matt is buying us all bottles of Pacharan. Yeah, that's what we like to see. Lukey's shown us there that it's
certainly
official. We are top of the league. Say we are top of the league.
Top of the league. Having a laugh. I love typing stuff in Spanish. I love typing stuff in Google Translator.
Oh, do you not have Translate in your phone built in?
Yeah, well, not straight away, but la parte superior de la liga se está leyendo.
I got it as somos los mejores de la liga. Which one's right, Alex?
What have you typed in, Nick? Top of the league, having a laugh.
We are top of the league.
Oh, we've got it different.
Technically, you would say somos encima de la categoría, I think.
Somos las mejores de la liga. Somos los mejores de la liga. Vamos!
HMS Mea la Liga. Mea la Liga. Mea la Liga.
3 wins on the bounce. Málaga currently top of the league. 3 wins, 1 loss. All to play for. Linares Deportivo next weekend away. San Fernando the weekend after that. We could be going on a bit of a run here, boys. I bloody love it. It makes the podcast even better.
I think we're starting to dream. It's been years of discomfort, and like we've been saying all night, let's just enjoy this ride.
I'll take playoffs and crashing out of the playoffs because I quite like this league. I'm not going to lie. I quite like this league. I don't think I want to go back. You know, why do you want to drag yourself to the arse end of nowhere to go play bloody...
I kind of agree with you there. I can sort of get used to Yeovil and Malaga winning every week. You know, Yeovil playing against the likes of Chelmsford and St Albans and Averley.
Yeah.
But, you know...
All the Spanish equivalents of like Antiguera or Algeciras or, you know, the next weekend going to Linares. I know it's about an hour and a half away, but that's like going to Yorkshire for me.
We've got the beat. We've got the beat. Like you two touched on earlier. Do we really get excited for these B team games? 2 of these, I know we've got Castilla coming up in a few, which I do believe will be a different team kind of thing. But we've got a couple of famous old Spanish clubs to come, a couple of local derbies kind of thing. Like we know from Baleares last week, it was an interesting game. It was nice to learn about Baleares. It was nice to watch how they're playing. We kind of know how Granada Bay were going to turn up tonight.
Well, that's it. You look at Linares Deportivo, you look at that team there, you know, where they're based, what they're going to be doing, you know, the plans that they've got, you know, they're doing stadium redevelopment. It's interesting to find this out. Don't get me wrong, the history of places like Zaragoza or, you know, Espanyol is brilliant and stuff like that. But, yeah. Craig says his eldest is currently restocking shells at Waitrose in Lincoln and no sign of Pacharan, unfortunately.
That's brilliant from Craig, though, because that sounds like Craig's gone out of his way to ask.
that is, to be fair.
That's fantastic.
When he does find it, can things be lost in restocking shell? We can't encourage that, can we?
Just accidentally drop a bottle. What my dad used to do, he used to work in a beer factory. In the morning, they go, "What do you want to drink?" And you go, oh, just a water. He said, no, beer. What beer do you want? So they drop a crate. If one of them broke, well, we can't sell that one, so you have to drink it.
I like that.
That's your dad now, Dobden.
I don't know.
Never mentioned what firm.
Yeah,
if Alex's dad is one of the 16 viewers right now, we're in a mess.
My dad was at Wimborne versus Torquay today.
Oh,
very nice. Very nice.
Joe says here in the comments, it's lovely enjoying Malaga back-to-back wins. It's been a while. Joe, this is back-to-back-to-back wins. Let's not forget that. Joe. 3 on the bounce.
Good weekend for you, Joe. Leicester win and a Malaga win.
I think there's only Nick who's not had a double-double. Yeah,
not a good day.
And Matt's had a quite horrific night with the Welsh derby, I think.
Yeah,
I don't think he'll care right now.
No, I don't think he'll be too bothered because as soon as that Pacharan touches his lips, he's going to be enjoying himself. I think we definitely need to get someone here. I'm going to see if we can source some.
I'm going to look right now.
Speaking of which, let's just add him to the stage.
Here we go.
We were just talking about you.
I can't hear you right now.
All those people there celebrating behind you. Big win.
It's Paul. Hi, it's Paul. We're just leaving La Rosaleda. If you give me about 10 seconds, I might be able to hear you. I think we're going to go to a bar and drink a substance beginning with P, not potassium.
We were just saying, Matt, we need to get some.
It'll be pink.
It might be pink, apparently. But I'm also in the clear. Sorry, I shouldn't have joined then. That was a bad time to join. Hello, I can see you a bit now. How are you guys?
We're very well.
Very well, mate.
We like watching Malaga win football games. It's actually quite a nice satisfaction, isn't it?
I heard satisfaction. I heard the word satisfaction. I'm satisfied too.
We're very satisfied. We were just saying we need to get some Pacharan on the live stream as well.
Yes. I'm on my way towards the bar now. I'll have one, I guess.
I think you have 4.
I don't know which is sort of Pacharan, I think. Yeah. How did it look on TV? It looked good in the flesh.
Okay.
Second half. Second half was dodgy, and I think the defence was lucky that goal that was given offside.
Was it offside?
Yeah.
I think comfortably offside, but I think a better team could have, probably got a draw against us tonight, even beaten us.
Oh, it's Reggie. Reggie's on Reggie. There's the legend, Reggie. Say hello to the Gilly cast. Oh, hello, Gilly cast. They were screaming right.
Yeah.
Matt, did you know? Are you aware of this though? Are you aware of this? At this moment in time, Malaga are top of the league.
We are top of the league.
We are top of
the league.
Really?
Stop the count. We are top.
Reggie, we're top of the league.
Teams have got games in that game in hand, though.
We might not be at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning.
No, but okay, we're saying apparently right now we're top of the league. Okay, so I think that calls for 2 Pacharans.
Yes.
The goal looked good. The third goal looked good. I'll have to see it again. It looked like a nice finish.
Yeah. What
about the 2 that hit the post, Matt?
Oh God, yeah, the one with the keepers off the line. They should have buried, shouldn't they? Was that? I think that was Dione, wasn't it?
Roberto.
Oh, it was Roberto, is it? Oh, God.
How was the atmosphere, Matt, in the second half?
Good. Me and Paul had a bit of a bounce. There's a lot of bouncing going on. Everyone was jumping up and bouncing. It was sort of like everyone was just sort of. It felt like we'd won the game, so it was just sort of let's just have a bit of a laugh. It wasn't like Galatasaray in there or anything, but
normal.
Yeah. It was quite laid back actually. Yeah, I agree. It was nice. It was fun in there. Paul found a girl's ring. A girl lost a ring. Paul found a ring. So hero.
That is quite heroic.
What else happened? Anything else? No, it was fine and it was good. We've had a few beers today. Yeah, it was good. It was good. It was nice. It was fun in it. I'm looking forward to talking about Kevin on the podcast this week.
He was fantastic tonight.
There you go.
Absolutely fantastic.
Okay, so I get my chance on the podcast this week. So I'll let Paul. What did you think of Kevin?
He was outstanding tonight. Absolutely outstanding.
I won't say anything.
Matt's not paid me to say that, by the way.
Yeah, I'm not paid him to say that either.
He was outstanding.
What do we think of Dione, guys? What do you think about Dione again?
The same, really. I thought he was fine, but still don't know what he is.
Yeah.
It looked like his goal looked like a good finish. It was the other side of the ground to us, and it looked like it went a bit through the goalie. I've not seen any replays or anything, so yeah, I thought he was fine. I thought Roberto was. I don't know if you saw on TV, but some of the fucking running Roberto was doing was mad. He was mad. Some of them, like there was a couple of times he run must 50 yards, like just win nothing balls. So Roberto I thought was excellent again. I didn't see that from Dione. I didn't think he was shit. I've got sort of no opinion of him again, but he scored. So as long as he does that. You know, as long as he's not Pony and he's scoring like Prime Wilfred Brony, I'm happy.
Oh no, that sounds like a lovely way to end the podcast.
We're getting towards the shit version of Barcelona Madrid, so I will leave you be. I think we're gonna have a patch. Say good night, Paul.
Good night, lads. Good night, lads.
Good night. Yeah.
Enjoy the patch around. I'm very jealous that they are there to have that in the fake Barcelona Madrid. I don't know about you boys. It's 10:30 at night. I'm gonna go make a nice cup of tea. But
Tea?
Good to watch.
We're top of the league. We can't have tea.
Oh, no, I need me bedtime brew, mate. Let's not go mad. I've had a couple. I've had me couple of cans, right? Don't you worry. I've been repping. But time to settle down. So I'm going to go find out what Russell Brand has done, have a cup of tea, and then go from there. But again, thank you for everyone who's joined us on the live stream this week. It's been absolutely brilliant. It's always great to get your thoughts involved. Hopefully next time round there might be a bit more football talk, because I think we went around the houses this week with Waitrose, dogs, all sorts of stuff. But that's what happens when you play Bay teams. So to you guys, Luke, thank you very much for joining us tonight.
Yeah, thank you very much, mate. A Malaga 3 puntos makes us also happy. Top of league happy. Let's build on this. Let's get more points. Vamos Malaga.
Absolutely wonderful. And Alex Ashworth, thank you to you for joining us tonight.
There you are, Nick. I did that for you.
Oh, thank you very much. That's much appreciated. Watching me wrong now. Thank you to you and Pablo for joining us as well. Vamos, Pablo.
Vamos, Pablo.
Yeah, Pablo can take some credit for that. And if we play again, well, if he's around next week, I'll bring him along.
Absolutely lovely. And thank you as well, you guys at home, for joining. It's always great when you comment in and tell us your stories, tell us where you're from, what's going on, what your thoughts are. It really helps make these live streams a lot better. So keep your eye out for the podcast this week. Should be coming out on Wednesday night, Thursday morning. It's always great to talk about these games after a win. This is a triple win now, and we'll also look ahead to the game against Linares Deportivo next weekend. But from me, thank you very much. Good night, and siempre vamos Málaga.